semifinal game. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking for some space. It's ETN. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Makes it second and medium. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Airing this one out toward the sideline. It's caught on the left side for a huge gain. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
First and 10 play coming up. They're going to run it here. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down play coming up. Scanning the field. It's back. Tries to get it to the running back. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. We come out in the playoff game, Kurt. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Went after, up and good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. You'll call for the fair catch here. First down here for this offense. Ball handed off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Pulls it in. It's Washington. Tackle to the 35, good enough for a first down.
Great conversion here for this Washington offense and another first down. And I'll tell you, this guy's living up to the expectations of a Washington quarterback. They've had some great play out of that position over the years.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's escaping the pocket now. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender when he throws the interception.
To throw, it's back. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
So second and 10 after the previous play. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. At the 10. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Dogs. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. An effective play, good for a first down at the 35.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Finds his man. It's Holmes. Brought down. It crosses midfield to the 46. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Back to pass. It's Rodgers. Looking to scramble. Nothing open downfield, so they'll just throw it away.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Toss play to the outside.
Good job by this Washington offense to be able to execute there and pick up this first down. And this back is starting to really show what he's all about, that combination of speed and power, living up to that lofty standards that Washington running backs have.
And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Touchdown, Huskies. Strong game by this quarterback. Let's see if this scorecard can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Now, I know it's only one touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
And they tack on the extra point. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He'll return it from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Breaking free at the 35. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
The old toss play, man. This is a play that used to be so popular in college football when teams ran out of the I formation. Nowadays, you can pretty much run the toss out of almost any formation. But the key is still sealing the edge, whether it's your tight end or your offensive tackle. You got to seal the edge to be able to allow your back to get to the corner.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Offense getting set. It's second down. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. To the air. It's back. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quickly. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that third down play.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the first down.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking for his big tight end. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Georgia 14, Washington 7.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down.
Get set, get set.
Short throw complete to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field. It's Rodgers. Snags the quick throw. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to throw it again. Lets it go quickly. Oh, that one's picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Looking to throw it on 1st down. The sure hands. It's Etienne. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this 1st down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. And he's got it down there inside the 35. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Georgia.
That's just great execution by this offense. The quarterback needs time on that post route. And I'm impressed by this receiver. I didn't know if he'd be able to get clear on that post, but he does. Lined up on the right side. Quarterback and he have worked on this all week to be able to find that route and that timing. This time they hit it for a touchdown.
Now they get set to kick it away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Washington offense heads back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Dropping back. It's Rodgers. And he lofts it toward the sideline. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Washington. This quarterback on fire today. See if they can convert the point after. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Frazier. Physical running. Fights off the defender. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Georgia offense is back out on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Finds room at the 30. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Past the 20. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Bulldogs. It was a foot race, and he won it.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. The sure hands. It's Holmes. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Dropping back. It's Rodgers. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Explosive gain across midfield. They'll spot her about the 35. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Touchdown, Huskies. This offense is still clicking. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. Just runs through a man. A mismatch. Big play in enemy territory all the way to the 41-yard line.
You know, a lot of times college quarterbacks are more comfortable working to the outside. Here's an example of a quarterback with a full field read, and he hits a big play in the middle.
A new set of downs after that completion. And the back now goes in motion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. They bring the heat, and the blitz works. They've got him.
I talk a lot about defensive ends arguably being some of the best athletes on the field. Here's an example of a guy that's just too quick off the edge for the offensive line to be able to contain. He got in there in a heartbeat and came up with that sack.
And here's the handoff. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. And the wideout goes in motion. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Going for a big play downfield. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He'll fire it over the middle, had a lot of time in the pocket. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it. Here's the 2nd down play. Looking to throw. It's Rodgers. He's moving out of the pocket now. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Looking for the wideout. He fires this throw and it's intercepted. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Touchdown, Dogs. And the defense adds 6 for the interception return. For the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. offense retakes the field here. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's say they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And all day in the pocket, finally delivers down the middle. And an explosive play. Stop finally made across midfield at the 44. And the Huskies looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Back to throw. It's Rodgers. Fires it to the wideout. Who makes the grab. Tackle made after a big gain. The Huskies are going to cash in here in the red zone. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to the end zone. And it's intercepted, but out of bounds. So close to a turnover, it's just incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to pass here on second down. There's a shot toward the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, the offensive coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down. Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. It's an option look. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Washington, 24.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Huskies offense is back out on the field. They'll tackle him right at the 31. Gain makes it second and medium. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. First down. They'll keep the drive going to the 37.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Looking to pass. It's Rodgers. He's running out of time here. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty marker. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. The catch is made, and he does get the foot down. What a catch, a big gainer. And the Huskies hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up.
On the ready. Jackrabbit.
Looking to throw yet again. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. And it's caught. Touchdown, Washington. Offense still out there, down by 5. They're going to go for the 2-point conversion and make this a 3-point game. Receiver in motion now. Dropping back, it's Rodgers. Defense is coming after him. And he goes down, but there's also a flag down. If it's on the defense, it's going to be a 1st down. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fields it just outside the goal line. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner heads out of bounds. Georgia offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. There's contact on the throw, and it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dreamed about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Send the back in motion. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops here just short of that 1st down marker.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
The offense couldn't convert on 4th down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. The quarterback's got it on the option. Pitches to the back. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option.
Yeah, that is a gutsy call to go for it on 4th down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Toss play to the running back going left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Yeah, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Running back has it on the screen now. Tackle inside the 40, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
And the Bulldogs churn out another 1st down. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. The pocket breaking down. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Looking to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contained. And that reverse wasn't going anywhere. Just textbook.
Fourth down and very long, but the offense still on the field. They're going to go. Dropping back. It's Beck. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Georgia. Now just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you need you guys.
In the end zone.
This guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job and taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. This one will be fair caught. And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Mark that back at the 36. And first down for the offense.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? It's a toss to the left side. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. The Huskies come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. They'll give it to the running back. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Georgia 42, Washington 30.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Looking to throw. It's Rodgers. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Finds his man, has the first down. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. This Washington offense is moving quickly down the field.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Bringing pressure. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
Well, he just threw it away here, Chris, and it's not the worst decision. You'd wish he'd find a guy open to give him a chance for this offense to convert, but at least they have some room now to work if they want to bring the punter out.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Trying for a fourth down completion. Grab down the middle. It's Jackson. No, he short of the marker. That is a crushing play as they try to cut in to this lead. Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Now here's the toss play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Sacked on heavy pressure there.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on the quarterback there. That was a strong safety sneaking in. I don't think the quarterback saw him, and eventually comes home with a sack.
That sack sets up a third down play. Looking downfield, it's Beck. And here comes a deep shot. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9. The Dogs looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. They finally corral him at the 1.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Now that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield. He may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Extra point up and good. A 19-point lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to put this one away. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. And they've got him back at the 4-yard line. Great coverage. Bad decision to bring it out. 1st down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Takes the handoff. It's Washington. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. Important 2nd down play coming up. And the offense will just take a knee. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. And the Huskies will line up to boot it away. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And the ball is away from his own end zone. This will be touchdown just inside the 40.
The return team gives him plenty of room to be able to work. He's got a lot of positive yards. He could have set his own offense with good field position, but instead he loses the ball and costs his team in the end.
Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.